Well, tonight we have 6 games on the schedule. The first one's Arizona and Washington. I'd like to see Arizona get on a winning streak. I really would. Washington's one of those teams that has been wildly inconsistent. They've won their last 2, for what it's worth. And they've shown signs of getting everything on track. And I think part of it is the fact that as long as you don't just rely on Ovechkin, and as long as you're getting scoring from throughout the lineup, I think Washington's a pretty good team. But it's going to be interesting to see how that depth holds up throughout the year, because I'm not sold on their depth right now. So Arizona, come on guys, let's go Rask. Ranta. Oh, I'm thinking Rask because Ranta came charging out of the net in their last game, and he gets run over, and I'm like, holy crap, don't come out and do a Tuukka. Everybody's doing Tuukka now. Ever since Tuukka came out and allowed that goal to Yakupov, it's like every goalie's like, I could do that. So now they all charge out of the net. So don't do that, Ranta. You just came back from an injury. Don't get yourself hurt again. All kidding aside, part of the reason that the Ronta's got to make a save thing happen is because here's McLean slagging a goalie who A is hurt, and B, I really like Ranta a lot. I think Ronta's a good goaltender. So, here's to hoping he holds down the fort and maybe Arizona wins some games they shouldn't, because Ronta's being fantastic in there. Columbus is in New York against the Rangers. So the Rangers have a 3-game winning streak. With a win tonight, they can get back to 500. And they haven't been 500 since the season started. So psychologically, they need this game. The Rangers need this game. And this is one of those games where if Henrik Lundqvist is still the king, he's still King Henrik, and there are Rangers fans who are true believers that he's still King Henrik, tonight's the night that he'll show it. I'm assuming that he's playing. I am assuming that he's playing. Alright, I found a page that's got Lundqvist is confirmed to start for the Rangers, which is important. And it's likely Bobrovsky starts for the Blue Jackets. And while I'm at it, yeah, Wedgwood's confirmed for Arizona. So the Ranta talk I just had, forget I said anything. It's Wedgwood against Holtby. Tonight let's look through the rest of the games on here, because this actually, looking at goaltending matchups actually makes it more fun when you're speculating who's gonna win. Minnesota's at Boston. Confirmed Dubnyk and Rask. Dubnyk's numbers aren't great compared to what they've been over the last few years. Rask, I really, and this actually brings it up. He's gone 2-4-2 in his last 8 starts. 2.70 goals against and 905 save percentage. And at the Garden, at the TD Garden where they're playing tonight, Rask is 2-2-1 with a 2.38 and 912 save percentage. Those numbers don't win you Stanley Cups. Now, on the other hand, Dubnyk on the road is 1-2 with a 3.39 and an 899 save percentage. So maybe tonight will be a high-scoring game. But remember, we see 2 goalies coming in with below-average stats. Often you actually have a low-scoring game. So they both have something to prove. Toronto's at home to Vegas, and you couldn't pay me to miss this game. You couldn't. You can try. Go ahead and try. You can go ahead and throw money in my PayPal, and if enough money shows up there, I probably won't watch this game. I'll be heading to a casino somewhere. I'm just kidding. I don't go to the casino. But casinos, Vegas should head to one because they've got a lot of luck this year. I know their goaltending is jinxed, is cursed, but wow. Their number 4 isn't playing badly. And he has an 856 save percentage, and it looks way worse than what it's been. He's honestly been much better than that 856 shows, and I'm not going to mock the guy because I honestly think he's played well. Toronto, Anderson's probably starting tonight. Anderson's numbers haven't been fantastic either lately, and I'm doing my best to keep my mouth shut about it, but at some point you're looking at the defense. The defense has been poor in Toronto, but you again have to look at the goalie and go, Yeah, but he has to save a couple of these. He has to bail out his defense, too. It goes both ways. So we'll see what happens. Personally, I think Anderson will get better, and I think Toronto's going to get better. But we'll find out. Bishop. So Bishop starting for Dallas against Hellebuck for Winnipeg. Hellebuck's off to a fantastic start. He really is. And I don't see any reason to believe that's going to go away or that his start isn't for real. I think Hellebuck's a good goalie. He just had a bad year last year. But he was solid before last year, and he's been solid this year. So I'll just write last year off as just an aberration. And Bishop's been playing really well, other than times he doesn't. Bishop's been really hot and cold. So this is a big game too, and I'm going to watch parts of that one because, I mean, come on, this is Dallas, one of my favorite teams, and Winnipeg, a team that I'm accused of two things for. Both having a crush on for ranking them highly and for hating because I don't talk about them enough. And I'm bewildered by both. It's so weird. Detroit. Yeah. Jimmy Howard's likely playing tonight against Markstrom's confirmed. I don't understand this. So I got through how Travis Green is playing his playing his goalies and what makes him decide between Nilsson and Markstrom, but Nilsson's got to get some games, and I would think the Detroit game would be a good opening. I have faith in Travis Green, but this one leaves me kind of scratching my head. We'll see how it works out for him. Markstrom's been good. Jimmy Howard's had a good start. Mrazek's starting to pick it up. And as long as Mrazek and Howard are both playing well, Detroit will be in the mix. Detroit absolutely will be in the mix. I don't think I missed anybody. Nope. It's the 6 games, and that's 6 games. So there you go. It's going to be an interesting night tonight. I think Toronto and Vegas is going to be very telling. If Vegas wins on the road tonight, Toronto loses coming home after that road trip. And Toronto loses to the Golden Knights, who, while they have a good record, they're an expansion team, and it's not going to look good. The optics of that to the hometown crowd and to the media, it's not going to go over. It's going to be a very unpopular thing should that happen. So anyways, yeah, 6 games tonight. Let me know who you guys think are going to win. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.